Once upon a time, in the beautiful city of Port Harcourt, there lived a kind and hardworking man named Ikechukwu. He was happily married to his loving wife, Iyabo, and together they had two wonderful sons, Ikenna and Nnamdi. Their home was full of love, laughter, and happiness. In the evenings, Ikechukwu would tell the kids funny stories while Iyabo cooked delicious meals for the family. Ikenna, always take care of your little brother, Iyabo would say, gently placing a hand on his shoulder. I promise, Mom, Ikenna would reply proudly. But one day, Iyabo fell seriously ill. Despite all efforts to save her, she passed away, leaving Ikechukwu and the children heartbroken. The house that was once filled with laughter now felt empty and cold. Hoping to bring back happiness to his home, Ikechukwu remarried a woman named Clara. At first, Clara seemed kind and caring. She smiled sweetly at Ikenna and Nnamdi and treated them well when Ikechukwu was around. But the moment he was gone, her kindness disappeared. She began treating the children harshly, giving them heavy chores, shouting at them for the smallest mistakes, and sometimes refusing to give them food. One evening, Nnamdi accidentally broke a plate while clearing the table after dinner. "You clumsy boy," Clara snapped. "You will sleep outside tonight." Ikenna stood up for his brother. "Please, it was just an accident." Clara's eyes flashed with anger. "And who gave you the right to talk back to me?" She grabbed their shoulders and dragged them outside. "You both will sleep outside tonight. Maybe that will teach you some respect." Ikenna and Nnamdi shivered in the cold night. "Don't cry, Nnamdi," Ikenna whispered. "We have to be strong for Daddy." But their suffering continued. One day, Ikechukwu had to travel for business in a faraway town. Before leaving, he hugged Ikenna and Nnamdi tightly. "Be good, my children. I will return soon," he said warmly. "We will, Daddy," Ikenna replied. Ikechukwu trusted Clara to care for them, but as soon as he left, she became even more wicked. She stopped giving them food, made them do all the housework, and treated them like servants. "You two are useless," she shouted one morning. "Since your father loves you so much, let him come back and take care of you himself." That night, while the children were asleep, Clara woke them up roughly. "Get up! Get out of my house!" she shouted. Nnamdi, still half asleep, rubbed his eyes. "But where will we go?" he asked in a small voice. Clara dragged them outside. "I don't care. Just leave." She slammed the door, leaving them alone in the dark. Ikenna held Nnamdi's hand tightly. "Don't cry, Nnamdi. I will protect you." The children wandered through the cold night, not knowing where to go. They walked until they reached a busy marketplace. Too tired to walk any further, they found a quiet corner near a bus stop and huddled together for warmth. Days passed and they had to find ways to survive. They ate scraps from the street, drank from public taps, and slept on an old wooden bench. Though life was hard, they had each other. Weeks later, Ikechukwu returned home, excited to see his children. But when he asked about them, Clara folded her arms and said, "They left." Ikechukwu's heart pounded. "What do you mean they left? Where are my children?" Clara shrugged. "They ran away." Without wasting another second, Ikechukwu ran out, searching for them. He asked the neighbors, but no one had seen them. Desperate and afraid, he searched the marketplace, calling out their names. "Ikenna! Nnamdi!" After searching for hours, he heard a faint voice. "Daddy, is that you?" Ikechukwu turned and saw his sons, tired and hungry but alive. "My children!" He ran to them, hugging them tightly. Nnamdi sobbed into his chest. "Daddy, Clara sent us away. We had nowhere to go." Ikechukwu's heart ached as he looked at them. I am so sorry, children. I should never have left you with her. When they arrived home, Clara was waiting at the door. She gasped when she saw them. Ikechukwu, enough, Ikechukwu's voice thundered. You threw my children away like they were nothing. Pack your things and leave my house now. Clara fell to her knees. Please, I was just jealous. I was afraid you loved them more than me. You are right, Ikechukwu said coldly, and I always will. Get out, Clara begged and pleaded, but Ikechukwu was firm. He sent her away in shame. From that day on, Ikechukwu, Ikenna and Nnamdi lived happily together. Moral lesson: being kind is always better than being mean, because cruelty and jealousy only bring pain and regret. Children need love and care to be happy and grow well. When we stand up for what is right and take care of each other, good things will happen in the end. No matter how hard things get, love and truth will always win.